Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another stream. Give me 2 seconds, we're running behind just a little bit. There's about 5:55 left to go, 5:55 left to go in this game. But we're gonna see it through, to the end. Super hungry. Sorry, so hold on just 2 seconds. Here we go. This is potentially play of the game here. 3rd and 5, 5:40 left to go. Here we go. Oh, great pressure. Look at that. Sacked. Who else? Taylor Wine. Okay, so fourth down. Here we go. Here comes the Sooners. Oh, that was a some of these throws, man. Okay, let's see what they rule this. If they rule this a catch and a fumble, Bama's convinced it's their ball, obviously. Okay, they're gonna review it. Ruling from the ref is that it was a catch and a fumble. Hold on, people. Let me go put some water in my drink, and then I'll be right back, okay? Thanks for being patient, too. Be sure to let me know in the polls who you got. Do you got OU? Do you got Bama? Let me know. Let me know. All right. Okay, we're back, people. What's going on? What's going on? We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. So as you guys know, the game's getting pretty exciting. There's a lot to be excited about. It is. Hold on, let me. Zoom in just a bit. Just a bit. Okay, like I put in the chat, 3:02 to go. The score is 24-34. It's a 10-point lead, but let's just see the hypotheticals. Let's see the hypotheticals of how Mateer and the Sooners can get back in this one. Hillgreen was a defenseman on the pressure. He just sailed it out of the end zone, had to get rid of it. There was a blitz up the middle. Bama's defensive line has been way too much for Oklahoma's all game. So then here comes Tate. He made a 51-yarder earlier in the game. So this one's from 36, chip shot here. Mathematically, when you want to break it down mathematically, of course the Sooners need to get this. And they don't. Shit. Yeah, no, it wasn't good. I know the refs took forever. It wasn't good. It didn't look good. It hooked. It hooked left. Who? I know this. Yeah, I know the refs might have taken a hot minute to get the call, but you watch this. This ball doesn't tuck. Ooh, wait a minute. It went over the upright. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They're going to have to look at this one. Mateer, you can see from Mateer's body language, it didn't look like it was good. It didn't look good. It looked like it tailed off at the very end, even if it went directly up over the uprights. Venables and the ref are talking to each other. We'll see what they say. We got a lot of surrender cobras. We got a lot of whisper hands too. Like this. Oh my gosh, this has been some game. As you guys know, winner goes to the Rose Bowl. They play Indiana. Look, I predicted Oklahoma in this game, but I will be the first one to say, and I will hit this drum until I see zeros on the board in Pasadena. Didn't matter who was winning this game. Indiana's winning next week. Damn. Okay, now they're showing another replay of the kick. Now, the kick here. Here's the thing: if the uprights were about 3, it went directly over the top. This situation happened in Baltimore, because it was infamous in Baltimore, where I think Baltimore was playing the Patriots or something like that, but one kick went directly up over the uprights and it was called no good. This didn't look good to the naked eye, and when you slow it down and show angles, it looks even more convincing that it didn't go in, but it's hard to say, it's hard to call. If you ask me, I think they should extend the uprights up another 5 yards. That's just me, because again, if the uprights kept going up, you know what we have? We have a doink. We have a single doink, and then we know, oh, okay, that wasn't good, because everybody and their dog that's a Sooner fan, we're gonna go, well, the refs, they called, who knows, you know what I mean? Because Oklahoma fans, we can find a lot of excuses for why we lost. Alabama has outscored OU 34-7 after trailing 17-0. That's something that cannot be ignored. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna be real. That is one thing, regardless of whatever the hell happens for the rest of this game. You know what? Here, let me cue something up here. Let me pull this up, pull this out. Insta. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, guys. Give you guys something to look at. Here we go. So this game's getting around the 2-minute warning. It's a 10-point game. Like, we know who's winning. We know who's winning. We know. We can close that one out. I have a lot of freaking tabs open. I have a lot of tabs open trying to run this joint around here. We're professionals here, huh? We're professionals. We are professionals. Gamecast. Look at this, dude. There's an 89% chance of OU winning this after they went up 17-0. And so the fact that they've been outscored 37-7. Unfreaking believable. Okay, let's see. Everything's up and going. Let me see if this one works. I want to see what this camera angle looks like. Okay. All right. Yeah, we can do that angle. We can do that angle if we want. There's like a 30-second delay. There's a 30-second delay. Pretty big delay. There we go, baby. That's what we're talking about. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is what it is. My stream. Never mind. Never mind. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Hello, mic check, mic check. Oh, here we go. Big return. Good return. We need that. We need those. We need those. Hey, every single little thing is going to matter if they come back into this one. Now, here's something that's already can't be ignored. Okay, the delay on the stream is about 20 seconds, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know why it's delayed so much, but literally, look at where we're sitting. OU was able to force a quick 3-and-out from Bama, and now we're under 2 minutes. We already had the 2-minute warning. There's a minute 47 to go. If that field goal was good, it is a 7-point game, and Mateer has a shot to tie it up. This is, yeah, tough call. Tough call. Hopefully that field goal is not going to be the difference between. Yeah, because I would hate to see a touchdown on this drive, and then, well, let's see what happens here. Here comes Mateer. Yep, over the middle. All right, get out of bounds. Go, go, go. Get out of bounds. Okay, good. Okay, they've already reached. They're hovering around the field goal line. Minute 33. Let me put in the chat the score. 34-24. 34-24. Minute 30 to go. Minute 30. Minute 30. Okay. Just check something down the middle. 125. Mateer's going to hustle him up to the line. Why are we spiking it? Why are we spiking it? Oh, they're sending the field goal unit out there. Why? Dude, you need shit. Well, they are out of timeouts. Why are we like this? Okay, 3rd and 5. Here we go. Here comes the field goal. Oh, okay, that one's good. That one's no fetching. Yeah. It looked good. It just fell short. You're okay. Yep, that'll do it. Oh my Oh, oh! It hit the white. It hit the white at the in the back of the end zone, short about 5 yards. And that's how Oklahoma. Well, that's not entirely how their season ended, but season's gonna end here. Yep. Simpson's gonna take a knee. Simpson's gonna take a knee. Post-game reaction. Interviews with winning coach and players. John Mateer. Potentially, what? Is Mateer a junior, senior? Is he a transfer? Oh, he's a junior, so he could come back his senior year. Okay. I told y'all. I freaking told y'all. Okay. I said this in yesterday's stream or something, where there was 4 blowouts last year because there were 4 teams that probably shouldn't have been hanging around in the college football playoff. Okay, arguably. And so 4 home teams got 4 wins, and they were all by a point margin because Herb Street talked about it too on the broadcast of 19 or more points. Okay? I knew for a damn fact that somebody somewhere was going to lose a game. And the fact that it shows that Bama's moving on, bro, we better buckle up because we might, we could be sitting at the end of round 1 and Oregon's not safe. They lose. Tulane's not, Ole Miss isn't safe. They lose. Like, holy cow. Well, but Bama's a different unit, dude. We wrote Bama off after the SEC title game, and I think it just shows how good Georgia really is. That's that. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds like an overreaction, but guys, we're going to end the stream on the shorts end. Long end, guys, stay here because we are going to switch the camera around. We're going to do a little switcherooski, but stay here, and I'll see you guys on the other side of this. Okay, so give it like 2-3 minutes, but yeah, see you on the other side. Here we go. Watch this. Let's fix the camera here. Whoop. What do I want? La 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 la. La 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 la. There we go. Alright, I think we fixed that there. Okay, fix that there. We look good there. And then we look good when we want to do another stream or show the screen. We look good there. So, all right, people, we are going to take a little bit of a pause, a little bit of a break. But yeah, I know this. We'll explain later. We'll explain later. I just realized I better move that over. All right. Let's sheesh. Let's get into this one, shall we? Let's close out of this. Let's close out of this here. Where's my ESPN channel? What? Why don't I have it queued up? What the hell? Who's the rookie running this joint, huh? Huh? Let's get some music going on here. Set the tone. Set the tone a little bit. Lotzer Brooks silences OU crowd with his second touchdown in Alabama's college football playoff win. Ooh. Okay, we'll look deeper into that because I don't remember how this game. What the hell did I just watch? Okay, we got that over there and this over there. Let's make sure. Okay, let's end that right there. Hello, chat. Do we got people in the chat? Thumbs up if we got people in the chat. Are people watching? Are there people watching? Okay, we got a couple people in here. Yeah. All right. Let's. Yeah. Okay. Let's. Alabama has officially improved. Oh, I like the desk setup that. I like the desk setup VP's got over there in the studio. Okay, enough of me ranting and raving. Let's get into the show. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to GVS. This is a talk show, podcast, sports show, nightcap, end of the day, start of the day, sports, whatever. Okay, where I try to talk sports, I try to give my opinions, thoughts, and reactions to everything that transpired, and especially let's give my reactions to everything that had transpired today. With the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Oklahoma Sooners going at it in what was a pretty classic game. This was a good game. Like, when you look at the archives of Alabama football and just if you want to look at the post-Saban era, put this one on the map because this is Kalen DeBoer's best game for... Well, the Georgia round one was a pretty damn good game too, and the ranked wins that they had during the regular season. But oh, hello, I realize we're a little high there. Let's fix that camera. Are we good? Let's check the delay. It's gonna be like a 10-second delay. Hold on, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna pause. Total yards. Oklahoma, oh my gosh. Okay, we fixed it. Okay, all right. Hello, everybody. All right, welcome back. So the playoff has updated. Alabama's going to go play Indiana. Okay, let's get this thing queued up. Let's get going. Sorry, I'm rambling a little bit too much. But in Kalen DeBoer's tenure so far at Alabama in these first two seasons, this was his best win. I think momentum is a hell of a thing, and when you don't like, they let off, and these are cool graphics. That's pretty cool. Those are some cool graphics to set the table a little bit for the Rose Bowl coming up. It showed the graphics for Indiana and Alabama. This game, let me click on it. This game at one point, Oklahoma had if you look here, look at that, an 89, come on, it's right, 89.1% chance of winning. And again, stats are one thing. You want to look at the numbers, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that is what it is. But they did not slam the door shut when they had the chance to, which, I mean, you're up 17-0. The door should be pretty much slammed. But the fact that, I mean, after that second touchdown from Mateer, because he had one through the air and one on the ground, it just, ugh. Bad game. Bad day at the office. I try not to be connected too much to it and try to just be like, whatever. It's a game's a game. But what I think we witnessed tonight was kind of a collapse, and the parts of me are like either A, I hope this happens to other teams, or B, this is just what the Sooners, this is just what the Sooners season is going to be remembered by, and they're going to be the only team that gets something like this happen. Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that let's look at the box stats here. So Mateer, his touchdown. We got field goal, 10-0. OU jumped on Alabama early in this game, and at one point it was 17-0, and this game was over. I will admit too, here's the other funny thing is I started watching this game sometime in the third quarter, a little after Alabama tied it 17-17 or something before the Xavier Brown interception. That ultimately was the play. That was ultimately the play that turned the game around. You cannot, that and the punt, and there were a lot of miscues too in this game. Yeah, I was at a Christmas party, and so I had no clue. Some of my buddies were like, because we didn't watch the game, which we probably should have watched the game, but it is what it is. But one of my buddies was like, it's 7-0, it's 10-0, it's 17-0, and I was like, this is kind of what I was kind of leaning towards and predicting in my prediction video where, okay, watch how maybe, Bama's coming out a little rocky. Dude, maybe I fell for the bait and switch of, Simpson might be banged up and injured, because I fell for that bait and switch so hard because look what the score ended up being, 34-24. And when you look at the other stats too, look at this. Look at the total yards here. Oklahoma outplayed Alabama in yards and turnovers. They had one, which was the crucial one. It was the pick six, but they had more first downs. They converted third down more. It was equal on fourth down. They had the ball more for time of possession as well. What ended up being the key thing here was how many drives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight drives ending in points. The Brooks touchdown and the field goal to make it 10-17. I have no clue. But the Xavier Brown interception, I think, is what turned this game on its head. Because clearly it turned its game on its head enough, because Bama, look at this 24-point swing right here. And again, we 34-7 was the total point swing from after they went up 17-0. Like, this game was over. But yeah, all these possessions capitalized with a touchdown, no field goal. Trying to look. But yeah, I missed the majority of the third quarter. But when I came and started watching more of the game, I did see the Deion Burks touchdown to make it 27-24, because I did start to tune in the fourth quarter. Potentially when it looked like OU could come back, but then I saw that Hill had that touchdown with under 10 minutes to go. His O-line all just, muscled it in. OU had the ball, then marched down the field. They missed 2 back-to-back consecutive field goals, which, you know what, with how much time was left on the board, parts of me think just go for it. Try to punch in the touchdown. Because would you rather... Because I know it's like you take pressure off the kicker and you put more pressure onto the field goal. You kick the field goal, you get the points. you put less pressure on the kicker for the Hail Mary if you end up getting the ball back. But whether you get a touchdown first or you get a field goal first, let me make sure I got. Okay, I'm making sure. Just had to make sure. I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting tuned out and accidentally having my mic not loud enough for the music. But whether or not, what I'm trying to say here is whether or not you kick the field goal first or score a touchdown first, you still had to kick the onside. Still had to successfully convert the onside, so that would have been something to look forward to. But yeah, that I want to watch this one back. I want to see where, because they were talking a lot about miscues. The bobble stamp, the interceptions, the pick six. Just Oklahoma just playing with their food, and that third quarter. Well, the second quarter swing as well to tie the game, but the fact that not a touchdown, not a field goal, 34-7, they got outscored 34-7 after leading 17-0. I've seen everything now. I've seen everything in a college football game. I don't need to see anything else. Don't need to see any more. But now I'm a little nervous because it's like, dude, could Bama put up a fight against IU? Because I don't. If Alabama plays how they played tonight, they could beat Indiana. Okay, so then if they beat Indiana, hold on, let's go right here. Let's open up some things right here. La, 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 la. Okay, so if Alabama beats Indiana, let me see some things here. Ooh. Oh, okay. Let's go over here. Let's see if it worked. Yeah, it works. It looks somewhat good. Come on. Load. There we go. Okay. So, Bama beats Indiana. Oh my gosh. Shit. Okay, I was joking about it. I was joking about it. But if Bama beats Indiana, oh shit. Because I don't think Texas Tech or Oregon can beat Alabama. I don't. I'm really hard pressed. Here, now we got to delete this because it ended up being the Tide. Roll Tide. I'll fill this in. What color are they? Here we are. Yeah, dude, look at that. Or we could do a gray. We could do a gray for the Crimson Tide. That looks good. That don't look bad. But now, dude, I don't even know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this playoff prediction is going to crumble. Yeah, it's going to crumble bad. But yeah, if IU because the only team from this point, because Texas Tech, Georgia, the only team that I can see, maybe, no, maybe, yes, no, maybe. Like, there's only 2 or 3 teams that could actually beat Alabama if they can get past Indiana. And that's a little concerning. That is, all things considered, that's a little concerning. Okay. All right, guys. We are going to end the stream here. Those are my thoughts and reactions to how this game went. We're going to do a quick out on the shorts inside, so we'll see you guys later. Okay, we'll end that. Dismiss. Okay. Yeah, that was a dude. I don't even know what to say, man. This was a tough game. Tough loss considering that, like, they had it, dude. Oklahoma freaking had it. But then just let it get away from them there towards the end of the game. And then I'll watch it back. Because, again, like I said, I was at a Christmas party. I have no clue how, like, the things that set in place for the snowball to start on, okay, all right, it's 17-7, and then, oh my gosh, before halftime it's 17-17. So all I know is that there was the Mateer interception, because when we watched off my friend's phone, I was like, oh my gosh. We all just kind of went, oh, that was a bad pass. But there was probably more, because there's a whole second half of football, yet we saw what happened. So we'll just see. But I'll rewatch it. Try to see, figure out, okay, where did things start to unravel? Because 17 points, dude. They were down by 17 freaking points. Fought their way back, and 34-7 swing, man. That's huge. And I think that's big, because you look at Tulane, you look at Texas A&M or Miami, you look at if Ole Miss plays Georgia in the next round. I don't know what other team, if they get down by 17, because if JMU goes down 17-0 to Oregon, they're not coming back. That thing, boat race, pedal to the metal, and it's done. It's gonna end up being like 45-3, 45-10. Like, there will be some garbage time touchdowns for JMU, but it's only going to be because Oregon starters are out of the game. But yeah, we'll see, man. All right, I will end the stream here, guys, but I thank you guys for hanging out. Sorry this stream was hectic. Sorry it was kind of like last second ending of the game. Just came back from the Christmas party. I was like, you know what? Game's still going. I could do a post-game reaction. I'm like, kind of wrap it up and get things going, put a bow on it. But thought I'd just give my reaction, my quick 2 cents. And that quick 2 cents is, if Bama continues to play like this, they are a scary team for the rest of the postseason. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, because 17. They were down by 17 freaking points. But anyways, we've seen, I mean, as an OU fan, I can't deny that, like, we have seen games like this from Mateer and from the Oklahoma offense where they got to rely on their defense. And their defense made enough stops tonight where, yeah, you get a stop, you try to turn it around. How many times did Oklahoma get the ball under 5 minutes to have a chance to try to tie it or take the lead? Like, yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's show the playoff bracket one more time. So again, people, this was my prediction. This is who I had winning it all, kind of going the distance. I was leaning towards a Georgia-Indiana game. Yeah. Georgia, Indiana, or Miami, Indiana. I could see Miami catching some momentum. But yeah. Anyways, we'll end the stream here, guys. Tune in a little later. We're gonna do. I wanna game a little bit tonight. How about you guys? So we'll probably do some of that. But thanks for short notice stream. Hope you guys had fun. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in another stream. All right. Peace.